hope you're all doing really well. Long time no speak. I'm sorry that there hasn't been a video for a very long time, but as you know, I was pregnant and I did have my little girl. I had her in March, mid-March, so she did arrive 2.5 weeks early. So that's what I have been up to, and that's why there hasn't been a video in a little while. But I am going to make my little comeback with a Pan That Palette video. Because obviously it's been, wow, I think it's been like 2.5 months since my last update, and I've made a lot of progress, so I'm really excited to show you where I'm at with this palette now. Obviously I haven't been wearing makeup like every single day because newborn life, but I have been wearing it a lot more than I actually thought I would. My husband is off work on paternity leave still with me, so there's usually an opportunity during the day where I can put on some makeup, which has been really nice because it's, you know, helps you to make you feel a little bit more like yourself when, you know, you are stuck feeding a baby for most of the day. But I'm going to show you where I'm up to with my Z palette now. So this is the palette I've been working on for the entirety of this year so far, and I tell you what, it has been such a good choice for me to work on this palette because there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eyeshadows in here, and it just makes my life so much easier in the morning when I literally have like 15 minutes to get ready, just to have a select few eyeshadows to focus on. I don't need to think about it. I can literally just pick up this and choose a couple of eyeshadows to work on, and that's that for the day. So I'm really happy with that. But let me show you. I'll insert a clip of where I was last time. And here is where I'm at now. And I will go through each individual eyeshadow and tell you how many uses I have had since the last update and how many uses in total. So I'll just start down here because that's where I've got it in my notepad. So this one is Creme Brulee, and I have used this, I used this 9 times last time and 17 times since then, so that is 26 times in total. This shadow here is Grandstand. I've used that 7 times at the last update and 15 times since then, so that's 22 times. Desert Sands is this one here, and I used that 4 times last time and 6 times since then, so obviously that's 10 times. Preppy, this kind of like neutral greeny brown here, I used that 3 times at the last update and 11 times since, so 14 times. Fantasy, this beautiful shimmery mint green in the middle, I had only used that once at the last update, but I've used it 9 times since then, so 10 times in total, and I have that on my eyes today, along with Preppy and Desert Sands in the crease. And then I have Cocoa Bear, this beautiful kind of reddish brown here. I've used that 16 times since the last update, and I had used it just the 1 time before that, so 17 times in total. And then this copper shade here, Ready Copper, this one is Flamethrower. I'd only used that twice last time and I've used it 5 times since. So you can really see which eyeshadows I have been focusing on the most. It's been these here, these 5. In particular, Creme Brulee and Grandstand and In the Spotlight, just because those 3 I can literally put on my eyes within like 5 minutes and it looks beautiful. So it's a really good go-to look for obviously these days with a baby, which you never know how long you're going to get ready. As I mentioned in my last update, I have also been using In the Spotlight as a face highlight, and I don't include that in my little tally in my notebook, so just bear in mind that this has highlight like usage in it as well, just because I just want to keep like so it's sort of accurate as to how much I'm using up via using it on my eyes. But just to let you know, that is why that probably has a little bit more progress than some of the others. I also use Preppy as a nose contour every single day, so that has an additional usage on it as well. But yeah, as I said, I'm so happy that I chose this palette to work on. I did have Legend. I had another shimmery kind of bronze shade here at the start of this project, and it did sort of fall out, and I had used up a lot of it as well. And at the last update I was like wondering what eyeshadow to roll in to replace it, and I've decided not to. I've decided just to take the opportunity to focus in on the eyeshadows that are already in the palette, and as you know, I really want to just completely finish the whole palette, and I think adding in another eyeshadow will just prevent me from being able to do that. So I'm happy with what I'm working with at the moment. If I start to finish up other shades entirely, then obviously I can roll in some more single eyeshadows to work on, but this is my focus for now. Now my goal for the next update is, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish any by the next update, because there's still quite a lot of product even in these two. It's definitely not a month's worth, but I suppose I need to make my goal to work on these two more often. The trouble with these two for me at the moment is because they're quite dark eyeshadows and they really create quite a dramatic look, and obviously day to day I'm literally just like knocking around the house looking after a little baby, so I don't need a very dramatic eye look, so that's why I haven't really been reaching for these, whereas these are more sort of daytime appropriate. But you know, I need to just work on using them up, so however I can do that, I will do. So those are my goals for the next time, just to work on the sort of darker eyeshadows. I'm going to keep on going on how I have been planning it so far, because it's been working really well, and as you can hopefully see, there's been a lot of progress since the last time. But yeah, that is everything I have for you today. Sorry for waffling on a bit, obviously I'm a bit out of practice. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're all doing really well. I have missed chatting to you guys, so leave me a comment if you have stuck around. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video.